What's going on, everybody? It's your boy C-Zar, and we are talking about Jesus Coin today. Hit that like button and subscribe. I've got something big, something really big, guys. Maybe it happens, maybe it doesn't, but it's the first time that I've looked at it in this light, so I just want to get to the point and let's talk about it. Okay, so Jesus Coin here. Let me get my face on there. There we go. So vain. I need my face. Okay, here we are. Looking at this thing. I was talking about it in the live stream, and shout out to Lee Kalathai. I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right, man, but I'm trying, right? Shout out to Official Lee. That's a good name, man, for bringing this up, because in that video I was talking about this overall corrective phase that we had, right? The Jesus Coin bear market, right? Comparing it to this last one, how much of a V-shaped recovery that was, where this has more of a soft bottom, right? And I think they call that a rounded bottom pattern, right? A nice rounded bottom, saucer, a frying pan pattern, right? There's different names for it. And it got me thinking, because I'm looking at this, and I'm looking at this here, and I remembered, it was like a coincidence of thoughts that I happened to put together, and it makes sense in a second, right? But I remembered this on a 4-hour basis. The Adam and Eve pattern that we're in the middle of and potentially invalidating right now. And it's okay if we invalidate it, right? That's fine. We can try again later. Maybe it's not an Adam and Eve. It's a pretty ugly looking pattern anyways. Patterns aren't perfect. Sometimes they do work out perfectly. Actually, most of the time they do, and sometimes they don't. And that's okay too, right? Maybe it's not an Adam and Eve. Maybe it's just a cup and handle, you know? Maybe it's neither of those things. Maybe it's just a consolidation phase and it's going to move up, whatever. But the Adam and Eve, I had that thought in my head while I was looking at this time frame, and it connected some dots. And maybe just by me saying that, it's connected some dots for you. But the reason why I'm really excited, and the reason why I gave the big face in the beginning of this video, is this is a very large rounded bottom. It is. It really is. And it almost comes up like this, right? Like a low, like it's got this like parabolic structure almost from coming into it and then maybe coming out of it. That's cool. That's great. And I was talking about Adam and Eve's. I'm alluding to it. I'm beating around the bush. We're about to get to here. There are Eve and Adam patterns. And an Eve and Adam pattern is defined as a U and a V, right? Right? Do you see what I'm saying? Do you see why I'm excited? Is this whole thing the Eve? Maybe it's not. I don't know. Is this the Eve? That's kind of weird. I don't think it is. Could this be the Eve? Like maybe that's the Eve. That actually looks kind of good. Maybe the whole thing is. It's one or the other. However you draw it, though, the low is still the same. So if it is an Adam and Eve pattern, we don't know if it is, but if it is an Adam and Eve pattern, what the expectation would be. And by the way, Adam and Eve's are very bullish patterns. If you've watched my channel for the last 2.5 years, you know I love Adam and Eve patterns. Both as bottoming patterns and as topping patterns, they're great. They work out phenomenal. They're very amazing patterns, especially on longer term time frames. The one we have on the 4-hour time frame not working out. Shorter term time frames tend not to work out as much as the longer term ones do. But Adam and Eve's are bullish as hell. Eve and Adam's are way more bullish. It's the same pattern, but V-shaped recoveries stand alone, right? The Adam part, just a V-shaped recovery itself, is a very, very, very bullish kind of configuration, okay? It's a very bullish configuration. So whenever you have this powerful double bottom pattern, but it's finishing with its V-bottom, oftentimes these are those Adam and Eve patterns that exceed their measure moves, okay? So this is why we haven't even gotten to the measure move yet, okay? This would be your measure move from the low to the high. You put it right up to the nipple there, your breakaway point, and that would be your measure move, which is all the way up at 5015. And that number should sound somewhat familiar. We don't talk about it all the time, but we have talked about it for a while. From high to low, that's smack dab in the middle of our 1618 to 1272 zone. Your Adam and Eve pattern, or your Eve and Adam pattern, which we don't know if it is yet because we haven't seen this. This is a bit preemptive to call for it. But if you V-shape recovery out of this, what's awesome about the thought of a V-shaped recovery out of this is I thought it would take until April, May to get to these areas, you guys. But at this pace, like it could be March. It could be March, and Jesus Coin could pump until March. Jesus Coin does not need the rest of the market to pump for it to pump, and I wonder if we can prove that. Can I compare? I can compare. Let's compare others. Oh, but it's on Dex Screener, so it won't let me. I can't compare. Maybe I can. Let's try it this way, okay? Others. We're gonna try it this way. Monthly time frame. Okay. Jesus Coin here from September 2023 to November 2023. What was others doing? September to November 2023. Well, September and November were bullish. They were bullish. September was kind of neutral, to be fair. November was somewhat bullish. Okay, but then December, what? October. Oh, these are on the monthly. My bad. September. What am I getting? Where am I getting November from? September. Oh, November at the end. Okay, it's on a weekly basis. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, guys. Okay. So September here. Didn't really do a whole lot. Jesus Coin was doing a whole lot until November. That's when Jesus Coin topped off, right? At the very end of November, it was actually December. Altcoins, the average altcoin in the market continued to run until March. Jesus Coin topped off at the very end of November, very beginning of December, and it was running down until March, okay? Jesus Coin found its low in August 2024. I guess that's actually around the time a lot of coins found their low, so that's to be completely fair. But it can pump, it can dump outside of the expectations of the market. That's all I was trying to say, right? And I think this didn't explain it too well, but maybe if I could do it in a percentage point. Let's go from a September to end of December. Moved up 111% in that time frame, right? Jesus Coin at that time, from the end of, from the end of September to the beginning of October, it moved up 716%, right? And that was on a month where altcoins as a whole moved up only 3%. It was a neutral month. So I'm just saying, Jesus Coin, again, the main point is that Jesus Coin can see these crazy breakout V-shaped recoveries while the rest of the market is still just figuring itself out, right? It doesn't need the rest of the market, and it can top off while the rest of the market's still moving up. Jesus Coin can move down. The rest of the market could top off, therefore, maybe in that same line of thinking, and Jesus Coin could still move up. I just think it's cool, regardless of all that speculative thought there. I think it's cool that the Adam and Eve, or the Eve and Adam pattern that we might have right now, which if it is, it's a very bullish pattern. The measure move takes us right up to our 1414, which is at 50156. It's right around there. And at that, our minimum target is 5011. The maximum target is 502548, and absolutely we could exceed those targets as well, right? This is Jesus Coin. It is not unfamiliar with the heavens. We can absolutely ascend and see some crazy growth. You never know, though. You never know, right, how high it's going to go. And that, it says 435%. That was just the low to the high. From the current price, that's more of like a, 22x, 21x, probably all the way up there. And again, assuming that this is a V-shaped recovery, it's an Eve and Adam pattern, I would say there is a better statistical chance that not only that you hit your measure move, but that you exceed it, okay? And if you were to exceed it, could you then potentially go to your golden ratio at the top here, the 1618, and that would give you like a 35x from the current prices. So I got nothing else I want to say. I feel like this video went on way longer than I meant for it to. Got a little caught up whenever I was trying to compare others to Jesus here. But I got nothing else for you guys. So if you like the video, hit that like button. Subscribe if you want to see more content like this. Thank you all for being here. I'll see you on the next one. Jesus Coin, full disclaimer, is it's not one of my biggest coins. It's the largest meme coin that I hold, value-wise, and I am in the top 200 wallet holders, right? This is not a coin that I made. This is not a coin that I really have anything to do with developing-wise. I'm part of the Jesus Coin community. I'm a damn proud member of the Jesus Coin community, and that's about the extent that I have as far as like involvement goes, right? I'm just a talking head. I promote the price. I talk about what I see in the charts, and I don't just say it for fun, right? I say it because I mean it. I invested in this coin. I got into this coin originally on my own volition, and ever since on my own volition. I only talk about it on my own volition. It's not anything that I'm being paid to talk about. It's nothing that I mean, obviously I have a self-vested interest in, but I'm not like the owner or the sole owner of this, and I'm trying to just pump a scam project. Right? Jesus Coin is one of those low market cap meme coins that people are looking for. This is one of those coins. When people ask, what's a good meme coin that has a lot of potential, this is that coin. And this is that coin not just for this cycle, but for cycles beyond, right? And that's kind of the point of this last part of the video, right? Is for anybody who's still here, who might be curious about Jesus Coin. If this video sparked your interest at all, check out x.com. Go on x.com. Check out the Jesus page, right? Jesus, if we can get there. Jesus tokens, Jesus Outlaws, George the Man. There's Maker Lee as well. Maker Lee here. Rita with Jesus TV. Where we at, Rita? Is it just Jesus TV? Do I type in TV? I don't know. Let me look it up on YouTube. YouTube here. Sorry, that was bright. There's a bunch of good resources. I gave you some x.com ones, so I'm gonna give you a YouTube one too. Jesus TV. Is it Jesus? Jesus Coin TV might be what it is. Let's see. Yeah, because Jesus TV is probably taken, right? Jesus Coin TV. There we go. Yeah. If you want to look up anything about Jesus Coin or be aware of it, Rita's uploading things daily. She's got the shorts. She's got all the alpha, all the good stuff, all the perspectives, even Jesus TA by C-Zar videos. And then just, there's more people in the Jesus Coin community than this too. I'm sorry if I'm not giving shout outs to anybody. Lee Kalafi, officially Kalafi, definitely is a good one to look up too. But I think Jesus Coin, Jesus Tokens, Jesus Outlaws, definitely good if you're looking to get into Jesus Coin. Anyways, guys, I got nothing else for you. Hit the like button, subscribe. I'll see you on the next one.